Welcome to another edition of Trading Psychology. Today's edition, we're talking about emotional barriers. I'm excited to be on the call. My name is Kofi Adjiman. I'm a platinum 5,000 leader. Simply means I earn a residual income of 5,000 a month from this amazing platform called I Am Mastery Academy. I'm CEO and founder of Team Excel. Team Excel stands for Together Everyone Achieves More. Excel stands for excellence. We're striving for excellence. I'm excited for another week. There's 47 people on the call thus far in the morning on a Tuesday, and I'm honored to serve you all. Guys, please follow me on Instagram. Now, Pammy, you're so quick fire. Instagram at Kofi_Texel and my Facebook, Kofi Adjiman. Okay, so Kimberly, Craig, follow me now if you're new. Also, get one of these. Trading journal, Team Excel Trades. I've got my own personalized trading journal and I record everything. You want to be a decent trader, you need to have a trading journal. You need to understand your wins, your losses, your win to loss ratio. You need to understand all of those things. You need to understand your emotions via trading. If you have not got a trading journal, get one. If you look in the group chat, you can see trading journals can be ordered on the AMA Finance website. Okay, the link is there. All right. Last but not least, follow me on YouTube. Okay, YouTube is where, thank you, Pammy, she's so quick. YouTube is where all my content goes. This recording will be on YouTube and it's something for you guys to look back on to get value, because we only remember 5% of what we hear. All right, so you need to make sure, you need to ensure that you are writing things down. Okay, you need to ensure you're writing things down and you rewatch things because you might miss a nugget. In the group chat, please write, I don't want to miss a nugget. Guys, some of you, put your cameras on. Let me see your faces. I love to connect with people. Like, there's so many people I haven't seen. So let me see your faces. I can see Jackie, I see Toya. Hey, Toya. Hey, V. Vanessa. Hey, Revlin. Hello. Hey, Joy. Miss Walker. Miss Walker's always doing something. She's always doing something, collecting something, doing a trading session at the same time. She's plotting out a stunt scene from an action movie. She's making content. Hey, Gaelicky. Hey, Zara. Who else? Hey, Nyasha. Farouk. Yes, my G. Samia, I can't see you. Tilt the camera. It's the glare. Who else is on this? You guys, stop being shy. I love to connect with people. Hey, Michelle. First time seeing you. What's good? Yes, Rohit. Yes, brother. Yes, Tom. Now, let me talk about why I did that. I do everything for a reason. Why? Because we are a community. Write this down in the group chat. We are a community of traders. We're not just random people. We are a community that we have a family. This is a family. The mindset should be a family. I'll say it again. We are a community of traders, but we're also family. I love to reiterate this and keep talking about it because sometimes people forget that we are a family and we are a community of traders. When one person is struggling, we're all struggling. Yes or yes? No problem. Thank you, Zara, for letting me know. Okay. When one person's struggling, we're all struggling. That's why sometimes on these calls, I may ask you to speak about your personal experience to let people know that they're not going through it by themselves. Who sometimes feels like when they're trading, they're going through it by themselves? Let me see who I'm talking to. Who sometimes feel like when you're losing, you think it's just me. You think it's just you. You think it's like, oh my gosh, I just keep losing. On HFX, I keep hitting the losses. Like, who actually believes that? And I'm telling you, that's not the case. That's not the case. There are many other people that are losing at the same time. Who agrees with me? that there are many other people losing at the same time. Let me see. But I also want to encourage you that there are many other people winning at the same time as well. Okay. I've got to a place in my trading where I am a consistently profitable trader. In the group chat, someone write that down. I'm telling you from PTP, from Uncle K, from Coach Kofi, I'm telling you that I am a consistently profitable trader. But let me tell you what it took for me to get there. That means every single day I make money. I'm gonna say it again. To everyone that's on the call, every single day I make money. Every single day. I don't win every trade, but I make money every single day. Now, I'm saying that not to impress you, but I'm saying that to impress upon you with time. With time. With time, you'll be at the same place too. If you are also consistently profitable, put a number 8 in the group chat. If you are one of those traders that are consistently profitable, put a number 8. Let me see the consistently profitable. Jessica Walker, okay, cool. I want to holler at you in a minute. Rachel, okay, cool. I want to talk to you, Rachel. Next person that drops at 8, I'm going to ask you. Jackie says pretty much. All right, cool. Jackie, I'm going to speak to you as well. Right. So I want to encourage every single person on this call that you will get to a time where you are consistently profitable. Every single person that's going to be watching this recording back, I'm promising you, you will get to a time where you are consistently profitable. I know some of you may not believe it at the moment, but I'm telling you, if I can do it, if Jessica Walker can do it, if Rachel can do it, if Jackie can do it, so can you. Put a number 5, the number of grace, if you believe that you can also get there. Because I want to encourage someone on the call today. I want to encourage you that it's not always going to be in the position, you're not always going to be feeling this way. You're not always going to be thinking, oh, it doesn't work. Trading works. I promise you, trading works. I was in a trade. Let me just share my screen quickly. I was in a trade for about, let me share this. Hold on, let me wait. I'm going to share my screen, guys. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? All right, cool. That was my target, this green line. I got in the trade. What time did I get in the trade? 7:15. 7:15. Where's my replay button? The black line here is my target. Okay, that was 45 minutes. 45 minutes, I'm in and out of the market. 45 minutes. Guess what happens, guys? Guys, throw out some 7s for me, please. Throw out some love, because what you celebrate, you accelerate in your life. What you celebrate, you accelerate in your life. Let me say it again. Some of you are not understanding this spiritual side of success. What you celebrate, you accelerate in your life. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm saying this, and I showed you this, not to show off. I couldn't care less about showing off. I showed you that to show you Mr. PTP, Uncle K, has been on a journey. I have been on a journey through this process of trading. The difference between me and some of you guys is that I didn't quit. This is called emotional barriers, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. I didn't quit when the times got tough. So now I've got to a place where I can place one trade, I'm done for the day. From 7:15, so what's 45 minutes? 8 o'clock, I'm done. Guys, is that time freedom or is that time freedom? You're done. You've done one trade for me. I'm done. I can just chill. I can go enjoy it with my family. I can do these calls. I can go and build the organization. I can go and impact people's lives. Who's getting excited about this? And I wanted to show you, because don't just think Kofi's a team builder. No, I'm a trader. Yeah, I want to show you, I trade. And I want to encourage every single person on this call that I haven't always been like this. I'm talking to someone right now. I don't know who's struggling right now, but Uncle K is saying to you, I haven't always been like this. As a trader, I've had to go through the ups and the downs and the frustrations of losing and believing, oh my gosh, I just keep losing. I don't win anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, it doesn't work for me. I feel like the banks are out to get me. Oh my gosh, every single time I place a trade, it just goes the opposite direction. And even when I'm doing HFX, because guys, I do HFX too. I do HFX at the same time as placing this trade. I have a strategy now, thanks to Tyrone. Jeez. I have a strategy now. As I get in with my entry on Frx, I quickly go to my HFX and I place the same trade. So I'm clearing on HFX and I'm clearing on Frx. Who's feeling inspired right now? Jackie's like, me too. Everything now double. Yeah. Listen, let me explain. But do you think it has been easy? Do you honestly think it's been easy? Pammy, people that are close to me will know it has not been easy. And let me ask you guys a question. Why do you think it hasn't been easy? What do you think that stopped me from becoming a consistently profitable trader? Why, Zara? Thank you, Mobs. Mindset. Wow. Emotions. Thank you. Emotions. Self. Mindset. Emotion. Thank you. Emotions. Mindset. Wow. That's it. Emotions. Thank you. Kimberly says, what's the difference between FRX and HFX? Kimberly, I'll holler at you when you come on my trading thing, because that'll be another topic. Okay. Yeah. Basically, HFX is high frequencies, money in minutes, like pew. It's binary. FRX is the candlesticks that I just showed you. Tom says, I got greedy then lost money. If I had no emotions, I would be profitable. Wow. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I say to every single person, the most important call of the week is this one. I personally do trading psychology every single day. I have to get my mind right. I have to get my mind right. I do personal development every single day. Some people don't realize the importance of personal development. Seriously. I'm going to be real with you. If you do not develop your character and your mindset to have the wealthy mindset, you will always lose. And I'm dropping a nugget right there. You will always lose. Because I've got the ability to trade, but I kept losing. So I've got the technical skill set, but I still kept losing. So I'm going to play a quick clip before I go to the people that I asked to describe. So it was, I think it was Jessica, it was Rachel, and it was Jackie. And I want you guys to just explain some of the things that you've been through and what you had to go through to become consistently profitable. So I'm just going to share my screen. Michelle says, in what ways can one develop a wealth mindset? By doing personal development. Personal development. Okay, let me just quickly answer that question. So personal development is this. You've got motivational videos, and then you've got personal development. I do both. So I have a motivational video that motivates me to do the thing, but my character needs to develop for me to keep the thing. I just dropped a nugget right there. A motivational video motivates you to do the thing, but personal development videos will build your character to keep the thing. I will say this point blank period. If you do not develop your mindset, you will always lose money, even if you've got a winning strategy. You will always lose money, even if you've got a winning strategy. So I'm just going to play this video. Have a look. Have a listen. Let me know if you can hear it.
Manage those emotions.
We talked about William.
Fear, everything associated with those highs and lows. How do you personally manage those emotions?
We talked about William Gann a few minutes ago, and somebody came to William Gann, it seems, and he says, I've got a position in the market and I can't sleep. And Mr. Gann told him that to sell shares, write down until you can sleep. So the first thing to do is to take baby steps. I firmly believe in this whole concept of Kaizen, where how to make change.
Guys, can you see the video? Because no one responded. Okay, thanks, Jackie.
Via baby steps.
Japanese method?
Yes. Yeah. It was an American who came up with it, believe it or not.
Okay.
During the last war, and he went to Japan to get Japanese industry back on its feet again after the Second World War. It's always thought of as a Japanese method, but it actually came from the States. So I suggest that if you're struggling, that you need to take a backward step and trade smaller positions until you get that right. How do I manage it? First of all, I've been doing this for a very long time. I spend my hour in the gym every day, which is really important. It may not look like it, but I'm there every day. Anybody that feels like having a go, okay, really, I spend about half an hour just being quiet. I wouldn't sort of hype it up and saying it's meditation, but just trying to be quiet. I've got my trading plan. I make sure that I'm more than happy that there is a loss, but that loss has to be absolutely really, really, really small in relation to my portfolio. I think that if you spend the time, anybody listening spends the time going through Zen in the markets and going through The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, or maybe more practically, practicing The Power of Now, which is a workshop version of The Power of Now, much, much easier to read. I think that you'll get some really good hints in keeping your mind focused. The emotions are enormous. And many people start off with a demo account, of course. And I always say that the demo account is like a rifle range. So I don't know if you've ever shot with a rifle before, but I could pretty much guarantee that in a couple of hours, I could show you a rifle. I could show you how to clean it and take care of it. I could show you how to hold it. I could show you how to breathe. And by lunchtime, you'd be hitting the target. No problems. The question is, could you still hit the target if some other sword was shooting back at you? Yeah. Okay. That's what happens when you move from a demo account to a real account. So the demo account, I think that give it a week or two, give it a month or two, but I think you should try and move to real money, even if you're trading a micro account at a penny a point or something, to move there relatively quickly. The demo.
Wow, who just got amazing value from that? Who just got amazing value from that? One of the bars he just said is like shooting at a rifle range. He can show you, what's his name? I'll have to watch it back and I'll send it to you. You can get the tools and you can shoot, bam, bam, bam. He says in a few hours, you'll be able to hit the targets. But can you still shoot if someone's shooting back at you? That's crazy. And that's how it feels like in trading. Can you still shoot if the market is shooting back at you? How do you cope when you have a winning streak and you post all over social media and you post in all the group chats and you're showing me, like, guys, that's why I never show you. Pammy says his name is David Paul Toya. Thank you. That's why I don't show you my profits. I used to show people my profits, but then I realized I wasn't showing people my losses. I'm talking to someone right now. So many people are so good showing their profits. So it makes you feel like, oh my gosh, how come they keep winning? No, they haven't showed you. Give me your account and let me push the week. You know the one where it says the week tab? I want to see the week. I want to see, and I want to scroll through your account. Don't just show me today's profits, show me the week tab. This is if you're doing FRX. If you're doing HFX, let me scroll back on the screen. Let me see all the green and the red bubbles. Let me go back in time. Let me see the green and red. Don't just take a screenshot of the green bubbles. I'm talking to someone right now. Don't just take a screenshot of just the green bubbles, because the honesty of it, you know yourself. How do you cope when the market is shooting back at you? How can you cope? So for example, I've had people say to me, oh, Cove, look how much I made in a week. They made $1,000. They made £1,000 in a week on a £500 trading account. I start laughing. I'm like, all right, cool. They're like, why are you laughing? Because I'm like, well, I know you're going to be humbled. I know the market's going to humble you. How can you make $1,000 from a £500 account? Actually, having said that, because I'm going to have a testimony, listen, I'm going to help someone, by the way. I'm doing a trial run. I'm doing an account that I'm doing, it's called a harmonic pip plan. Harmonic pip plan. It's aggressive trading. So I've got one account that is normal. I risk 1%. And I've got another account where it's aggressive. I've grown in 2 weeks. You guys should be excited for this. I've grown an account from £50 to 100 and... Hold on. $156. And I think in about a week. I've grown an account from £50 to 156. That's 3 times. That means I've tripled it. Now that I'm doing that, I'm just testing myself out. I'm aggressively trading. I'm not over leveraging like crazy. I'm aggressive. Guys, 1 second. Someone's at the door. I don't know. 1 second, guys. Actually, I'm going to share that plan. Pammy, I'm gonna send it to you, and Pammy, I'll make you sharing, right? Share the plan. Oh, Pammy, show the plan. I'm just gonna go and get the door. Guys, can you see the screen? So this is what I've been doing. But can you notice I'm at 156. So I'm in between day 6 and day 7. Okay. Following a plan. So I'm doing this to prove to myself, Kofi, you can grow an account. I want to hit the target of 7K. I want to hit the target. I want to hit the target, and I'm going to hit the target. Come hell or high water. Just by following this plan. So what I did was I have a normal account, which I risk 1%, and I've got this aggressive one because all I invested was £50. So if I lose it, I lose it. Okay, so some people that love to over leverage and want money quick, you can also do something like this. Have a normal trading plan and have something that you follow that's quite aggressive. Who just got value from seeing this pit plan? Okay. But you, as a trader, you have to understand. Thank you, Pammy. You have to understand and recognize loss as a part of trading. So, for example, the reason I'm saying all this stuff, I'm saying this because an emotional barrier from you making money is your mindset that you don't believe you're worthy to receive money. You don't believe you're worthy to receive money. So what happens is you make money and then you will do something that will cause you to lose all of it because it's a foreign antibody. I keep stressing that this is the most important call of the week. Trading psychology is the most important call of the week. Doing trading psychology every single day is the most important calls of the week, because if your mindset hasn't been developed or equipped, every time you make money, you're going to lose it. Now, again, this pit plan I'm doing to prove to myself. This is not to prove to anyone else. I'm doing it to prove to myself, to my subconscious, I can grow money. And I've tripled it 3 times thus far. And I'm going to keep going. And guess what? I have losses. Yes, I do have losses. But because I have a strategy and a system that I follow, I make the money back up. But my mindset has been on point, to the point where I'm able to, if I lose more than I need to lose, I stop trading. I walk away. Jackie says, that's my mental barrier. I trade my funded account according to plan. My own account, not so much. Oh, wow. So Jackie's sharing, and I'm going to get Jackie to speak in a minute. Jackie's sharing some of her struggles. Every trader has a struggle. I have struggles. And that's why You can't see it, but I've got a massive board. So I have a vision board and I have a board I carry with me wherever I go. And it shows me what I have to do. So you have to write down what you see is who you are. Jeez, that's a nugget. What you see is who you are. My board's in the next room. I was next door. But when I'm trading, I have a board right in front of me, like another vision board, but it's portable. And I have it, and I see how much percentage I'm going to make every day. I also put on there that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So I know that I have to be thinking correctly to receive what I'm receiving. I have on there my trading rules. So it's right in front of me. Because what happens is as you're trading, you get in the zone. Who's ever been in the zone? When you're in the zone, that nothing makes sense. The world has stopped. And you're so focused on the trade, you can't see out of it. You can't see anywhere. You can't see anything. All you see is your account losing money. And then your emotions are running away with you. Your emotions are running away with you, and then you start panicking, then you start to, okay, I need to get the money back. And then what you do, whether it's HFX or FRX, you then start to overtrade. You then start to increase your leverage. That means you increase your position size to try and get the money back because you're not thinking, you do silly things. And then what happens is, as you have over leveraged, you're now watching the candlesticks go up and down. And as you're watching the candlesticks go up and down, your heart is fluctuating. And as your heart is fluctuating, you're like, why is it reversing? It's reversing because that's what trades do. They reverse. But you're like, but I just got in and I over leveraged and it's reversing. Why is it doing that? It doesn't make sense. Why is it reversing? Oh my gosh, it's gonna hit my stop loss. I can't cope. Oh my gosh, it's coming too close. It's coming too close. Wait, okay, my stop loss is there. Please. So then you start walking around the room and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna blow my account. I'm gonna blow my account. And you start shaking and you're starting to sweat. People are asking you, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just going outside for a minute. You're walking around. You're like, okay, if I close this trade, I'm going to close it in a major loss. Should I close the trade in a major loss or should I let it run? Okay, the voice says let it run. Okay, and it's now reversing even more. So you're now sweating. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. I'm panicking. Every emotion is coming through. You're sweaty. Your palms are sweating. You're nervous. I'm talking to real people. I've vomited. Has anyone ever vomited? Maybe you guys have been trading big money. Maybe you guys haven't been trading big money, but I've traded big money and I've vomited. Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys, when you trade big money, I'm not talking small money. I'm not talking about £50. When you're trading big money and that's happening, when you're trading big money, Agaliki says she felt sick, couldn't eat for a few days due to stress. When you're trading big money, oh my gosh, the world seems like it's spinning. Guys, it's peak. It's mad. Everything is mad. It's crazy. Has anyone ever had this, or is it just me? Has anyone ever been through this, or is it just me? Is anyone ever over leveraged, or is it just me? Has anyone ever felt like they can't trade, or is it just me? Is it just me that's been through this? Is it just me? I want to know. Is it just me? Is anyone else been through this? Let's talk about HFX. So HFX, you know that you're looking at your charts, it's not going your way. So what you do, you roll over. Why did you roll over? Been there, done that, November. Just once, and I'm still living. I think that was a year ago. Haven't felt sick, but I did dash a plate of jollof across the room. If you know me, you know I love my jollof. Not the jollof. But it's okay, it's probably Nigerian jollof, so it's calm in it. If it was Ghanaian on the other side, you know that if it was Ghanaian, hey, there's no way I'm dashing that. If it was Nigerian, Hey, Dash. I know Diana's going to come for me. I know Diana's going to come for me. I know she's going to come for me. I love you all. I love you all. We are traders. We're one family. We're a trading community. Right. HFX. So you know you're losing that trade because your indicators are telling you it's not working. So what do you decide to do? You decide to roll over. You then also have the opportunity to click again. Because you missed your entry position. I'm talking to someone. You missed your entry position. What am I say? I know it's funny. You missed your entry position because your entry said 102.468. That was your entry position, but you got excited. And instead of you getting in 142.468, you get in at 142.484. You've got in a lot higher than your entry position. Then it comes back down to your entry position. So you then jump in again. 462 was your entry. You didn't jump in. You got in at 5, or let's say 6, whatever. You got in. And then it comes back down. You get in again. So guess what happens? You've messed up your time frame. Because the time frame was only meant to work once. You were impatient. Because you were impatient, you got in at the wrong time and you lose your first trade. Now, sometimes, Connor's like, allow me. I'm talking to someone. Now, sometimes the second one you get in works. Or sometimes, because of the time frame, you've now lost twice. Who am I talking to that does HFX? Who am I talking to that does HFX and has done that? You've either rolled over when you know you shouldn't have, or you've doubled up, or you clicked twice. This has nothing to do with trading. This has all to do with you. Victoria says, me, click 3 times. Oh, Victoria. This has nothing to do with trading. This has everything to do with you. I said to you at the beginning, I'm going to invite these 3 people to speak. I am a consistently profitable trader. Now, let me tell you why I say certain things. Now, I'm quite deep. I'm a very spiritual guy. I don't say it to boast. I say it out of my mouth to prophesy over myself, to speak it over myself. So I said, I am a consistently profitable trader, and I keep saying that. And guess what? As I keep saying that, I keep seeing that, I keep believing that, therefore I am that. Remember what I have on my board that I carry? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23 verse 7. That means as you think in your subconscious, that's who you are. So I keep saying, and I keep writing it down, I am a consistently profitable trader. You need to start saying and seeing you are a consistently profitable trader. You may not see it at the beginning. You may not see the results straight away, but you keep saying it, then you're going to start to believe it, then your actions are going to follow suit. Who's just got another nugget from that? Because some of you think this is airy-fairy stuff, the writing things down and speaking it out. I'm telling you, those things keep me sane. Those things stop me, because the reason you're doing what you're doing is because you have an inner war between your 2 ears. The war isn't in your head. The war is in your mind. Erica says, hallelujah. The war is in your mind. Because you know what you're not meant to do, but you still keep doing it. You know what you're not meant to do, but you still keep doing it. You know you're not meant to over leverage, but you still keep over leveraging. That means there's something wrong with your subconscious, in you, inside you, intimacy, into me you see. You got to be intimate with yourself. Intimacy, into me you see. You've got to be intimate with yourself. Pammy said something that was a game changer to me. Pammy said to me, you need to become self-aware. That was it, finished. I was finished. You have to become self-aware. There was one time I messed up and I felt like I had to go. I went through a counseling session with Pammy. It was a counseling session actually. And she said to me, tell me what you did. Oh my gosh. And I started telling Pammy what I did. And as I told Pammy what I did, and funny thing is, the way I talk to people, or she talked like the way I talk to people with the way my tone and my diction and my strength and my authority, she turned it back to me and she went, no. she made me change my words. I said, yeah, so Pammy, I was in a trade. I can't remember what happened. I was in a trade and it was going in my direction and something happened. And she stopped me. She was like, no. So she went, so then you decided. I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, so then you decided to break your rules. And then you decided, I was like, my chest. I was like, She was like, and then you decided. And then Kofi, you decided that you would do this again. So Kofi, what you then did was, I was like, you know, sometimes you need comfort. You need comfort. That wasn't comforting at all, but it was necessary. I'm talking to someone right now. It wasn't comforting at all. Some of you are so hard of hearing. Some of you are so hard of hearing that you're not progressing. But that was a game changer in my own personal psychology. I had to be made self-aware of what I do wrong, what the isms are, because the war is in my head. The war is in your head. Some of you are not self-aware. These are emotional barriers. Unless you are aware of your circumstances, unless you are aware of your feelings and emotions when you place a trade, that's why in these trading journals, one of the things that it says, what was your reason for taking the trade? What were your actions, thoughts, and emotions before you took the trade? What were your actions, thoughts, and emotions after you took the trade? What were your actions, thoughts, and emotions while the trade was open? This is deep. And some of you think, it's just about money. Fam, it's not about money. It's about your mind, emotional barriers. Because all of us will become six-figure traders, but some of us are not going to make it because your mindset and you're too stubborn to want to progress and develop. Pammy dropped a nugget. She went to me, and I keep saying Pammy's name because you have to understand, you have to have people close to you that will tell you the truth. I'll say it again. You need people close to you that will tell you the truth. I posted results of an educator. And she went, wait, it was so cold what she said. Pammy, what did you say to me? I posted the results of a certain educator, and she was like, Pammy, drop what you said. Oh yeah, she was like, do you have their results? And I was like, my chest. British him. I was finished. I do again. Listen. I'm talking to someone right now. There's 50 of us on the call. We are a family. I'm talking to someone right now. Now, I'm just repeating what I was told. Now, I'm aggressive like that. I will tell you straight. But it was turned on me. Pammy's been around me too long. But I need that because sometimes the war is in my head. So let's talk. I'm talking to someone, a Gaelicky, Aloyo, Babs, Bex, Celestine, Chantel, Connor, Safi, Courtney, Craig, Daphne, Diana, Erica, Farouk, Felicity, Tabifa, Jackie, Jessica, Joss, Joy, Kevin, Kimberly, Liam, Maribel, Medina, Michelle, Miss Sophie, Mobs, Mr. Bless, Natasha, Natisha, Nahanda, Nicole, Nyasha, Oname, Rachel, Rebecca, Ronald, Samiat, Sandra, Stephen, Terrence, Tom, Toya, Vanessa, Wilson, Pammy. She said something so profound. She said, but do you have their results? An emotional barrier that we have, we are prideful. We don't want to listen to mentors, and we don't want to listen to educators. Real talk. You don't want to listen to the experts on Go Live. You want to do your own thing. You want to do your own thing. You're paying a monthly subscription and you want to do your own thing. You don't want to listen to the educators that are 6 figures, 7 figures, some of them 8 figures. You want to do your own thing. And you wonder why you don't have their results. This is an emotional barrier. So someone write it down, pride. Write the word pride. Some of you need to hear this. People are leaving as well. Like, it's fine. Pride. I would rather tell you the truth than see you blow accounts and then have you blame the company or have you say trading doesn't work. Trading works. You just don't work. I do whatever I need to do to change my habits. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a consistently, yeah, wow. Vanessa says the company does not press the button. I am consistently profitable now, guys, because I've had harsh truths spoken to me. I've looked at other trading results. I've had to submit my opinions and follow the educators. I've had to follow, because I used to trade a certain way. Now I trade with good R to R because I've listened to the educators. I've taken things from Smart Money. I've taken things from Anthony Paris. I've taken things from DeLorean. I've mixed it all together. I've got my strategy and I follow their precepts. All of their principles makes me consistent. Tyrone, for example, he's the one that taught me just underneath, you know, the 50 EMA or the crossing of the lines. That's where your stop loss is. That's what I do now. My stop losses are tight because I plugged into DeLorean. Guess where let me give an example of how I trade all styles in one style. Quickly, I'm just going to quickly do that and then I'm going to hand it over to the girls who. But some of you don't want to go on the charts. Some of you don't want to, you know, guys, let's deep this. Can you see my screen? Right, look at this. Look what I have, the Lord EMAs. Right, where is it? Where is this? Okay, right. So let's talk about why Kofi is consistently profitable. And let's talk about why Kofi humbled himself to listen to the educators. I have a risk to reward is 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to whatever. All right. It has to be more than 1 to 1. Now I follow price trap, break and retest. As you can see, it broke outside the zone. Who can see that? Can everyone see that? It broke outside the zone, closed outside. It retested. But guess what? I've learned. Not only have I learned the breaking. Let me just clear up this chart so you guys can see. You know, you can see it nice and clean. All right. So you can see that's my zone. Not only have I taken the strategy of it breaking out the zone, like Christopher Derrick, and it retesting, which it did here, I'm looking for candlestick patterns. Where did I get that from? Anthony Paris. So price trap from Christopher Derrick, candlestick patterns from Anthony Paris, risk to reward from Smart Money. Can you see that I'm studying the greats and I'm putting it all together? Let's see what happened. So we can see this is a candlestick pattern. Let's zoom in. Who can see that candlestick pattern? And if you can see that candlestick pattern, tell me what it is. Let me just highlight it. I'm going to change the color. Let's make it yellow. What candlestick pattern is that, guys? Thank you. Chantel says Morning Star. Pammy says Morning Star. Jackie says Morning Star. See, Be real. Put a number 3 in the group chat, no, number 6 in the group chat if you didn't know that candlestick pattern. Put a number 6 if you didn't know that candlestick pattern. Tom, Nyasha, Natasha, thank you. See what I'm trying to say? People are asking, okay, why is Kofi consistently profitable? Why is Jackie or why is Jessica consistently profitable? Because we've studied. Now let's have a look. Because my second home is Go Live. Some of your second home is Netflix. Okay, so let's have a look. So I knew, and guys, make sure all your team watch this recording because there's some home truths in this recording, right? I knew because of that candlestick pattern that my stop loss can go underneath there and it's not going to come back. The majority of the time, it won't even come back because I knew of the candlestick pattern. Now, my entry was a bit late. It should have been here. I got in a tiny bit late. But look at the stop loss, guys. 3 pips. 3 pip stop loss. I got in a bit late because I was fumbling, I was doing a lot. But guess what? Because of my humility, write this down. Because of my humility, I couldn't take my full range of my profit. I had to take what my system is telling me. Now, guess what? I've spoken about price trap, break outside the zone, retest. That's Christopher Derrick. I've spoken about the blue EMA, that's Anthony Paris, and the candlestick pattern, which is from the Candlestick Bible, as well as Anthony Paris. I've got my stop loss from DeLorean, but look where my TP is. Look at how perfect this was. Where is my TP, guys? Where is my TP? What did it hit? What did it hit? Some of you that know about this type of trading strategy, what did it hit? How did I know where to put my TP? Resistance, the gray. Okay, but explain the gray. What's the gray? Those people that know that they know, what's the gray? What's the gray, guys? Moving average. Where have I learnt this from? Thank you, 200. Where have I learnt this from, Jessica Walker? D-Lo. Finished, I'm done. I'm done before I hand over to these last 3. D-Lo. Can I ask you guys a question? Can you guys now see why Kofi is consistently profitable? Let me understand whether you guys can now see why I am consistently profitable. Let me see in the group chat. You guys can see. Joy says, keep on studying. So what I've done, Maribel says, you have all bases covered. I have utilized, that's it. Pammy says, I'm plugged into the source. No problem. Thank you, Rachel. I have utilized the source, which is Go Live. I've studied and studied and studied and studied, and I put amalgamations of things together to formalize my strategy. But I don't take the credit. I've humbled myself and I've listened to the GOATs, the greatest of all times. I've been trading. Some of you have done a few trades and lost and said it doesn't work. No, I've been studying. I've been watching. I've been going on charts. I've been marking them up. I've been utilizing it for HFX too. I have been studying. I'm trying to encourage someone right now on this call that the only emotional barrier that you have is you. Oloyo says this: you're staying very close to the fire consistently, and it's paying off because you listen to the GOATs. Guys, I'm trying to encourage you from this call. The emotional barriers that we are facing is our own arrogance, our own unwillingness to listen and study. Guys, I've never arrived. I'm always learning. Every single day I'm growing. And I want to encourage every single person on this call. I want you to be that person that says, you know what, I'm not quitting, I'm growing. I'm not quitting, I'm growing. I'm not quitting, I'm learning. I'm not quitting, I'm understanding. I'm not quitting. I want you to be that person. Now on HFX, yes, you might blow accounts, but you keep going and you keep watching Taylor Marks and Millie Mills, and you keep watching, you know, the Bullish Bears, and you keep going on Matty Pips, and you keep doing it over and over and over and over again. You keep doing it until you get it. I promise you, I'm 3 years into this game. I never quit. And because I didn't quit, I'm now consistently profitable. And this is my wish and my dream for every single one on the call. Don't quit. Don't give up when times are hard. Just keep pushing through. Nyasha says consistency is key. Every single one of you, you'll be in the same position as me, Jackie, Rachel, and Jessica. So quickly, Jessica, I'm going to unmute you. I want you to just give me your top tips on why and how you become consistently profitable. Jessica, over to you as we wrap up. Let me see if I can unmute you.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Kofi, with some serious nuggets on today's call. It's so interesting because the journey, you know, you guys who've done my Forex basics before, you know, I speak about this all the time, but I think actually the tips that really helped me, the biggest one was knowing that I am already wealthy.
Wow.
That was the biggest thing that changed my mindset. I am already wealthy because I have a home, I have a TV, I have the internet, I have all of these things that the majority of the world don't even have. And somewhere in the world, someone is a mum with 3 kids and has been evicted. So I am already wealthy. The second point is compounding. So for example, today, we had our breakfast club in the morning as trade creators, so much fun. We caught some pits, it was great. You know, taking partials, getting stop profit, which is amazing. So if you pull into stop profit, you are already trading risk-free. But when I tallied up my wins for the morning, that came to 0.34% growth of my account. That 0.34% growth is still an Uber Eats, you know? So in that sense, it's changing the way that you're thinking, you know? The fact that I'm even profitable by a tiny percentage, of course, it's relative to the account size that you've got, but if you have grown a bit of a percentage, you have already increased your wealth. Something that you didn't even know how to do 2 months ago, 6 months ago. So by default, you are already improving, you are already wealthy, more wealth is coming to you, but you're only deserving of what you get now because of the habits that have gotten you to this point. Sorry if this feels like I'm rambling, but that's what changed my mindset. I had to change my habits and be appreciative of 1% growth, be appreciative of 0.5% growth, because when your account is near 10K, 0.5% growth is you done for the day and you can go out and do an ASOS order. Like, that's life-changing.
Thank you. Powerful. Listen, Jessica, you got nuggets for days. That's amazing. You wasn't rambling. It made sense. Guys, who got value from that? Right, Jackie, drop your nugget. Let me pin video. Go on, Jackie.
Hi. Well, for me, hi everyone. For me, it's you know, it's the difference between the reason I'm talking today is because I mentioned the difference between trading my own personal account and trading my funded account. So with my funded account, I am really consistent with it. I don't break the rules. I trade it on the daily at the, you know, the normal time frame I trade it is on the daily. I don't ever veer from that unless the market is really, really slow. So then I trade the 4 hourly. Otherwise, I don't enter any trades. And for that, I'm like, you know, a trade not lost is a trade won. So that one's consistent that way. My personal account, however, I will, try and trade all the strategies, all the new strategies that I'm trying out, and I find myself taking risks with it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I can risk 1% on this one, and then, the cascade that Kofi described about, oh my gosh, I'm trading on the 15-minute time frame. I'm not used to this. It's coming into the stop loss because the stop loss is really tight. And then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to move that stop loss, or no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, get up and go for a walk. And then I come and the trade either has gone my way or it hits stop loss. So I'm kind of not managing it when I'm doing that. And it's the psychology in that, because I'm seeing success in one account where I know that the money is being paid to me because I'm trading that one successfully. Whereas with my own account, I'm like, I'm getting paid from that account. Psychologically, now I'm going here. I'm like, I'm getting paid from that account. So this one is bonus. So it's almost as if I've decided that I do not deserve this bonus, so to speak. So it's the difference in, just getting your mindset in order and deciding that actually I do deserve to win in my own account as well. So that's the work that I need to be doing with psychology here. So yeah, that's my contribution. Thank you for letting me speak.
God bless you, Jackie. Guys, if you got value from what Jackie just said, put number 7 in the group chat. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome traders. I really do appreciate every single person. We couldn't get Rachel. She had to go. But I'm going to ask Rachel next week for her top tips. So guys, as we wrap up, thank you guys for staying on the call for so long. I haven't had to go because obviously my daughter's at home. But watch this video back. Watch this video back, because there's so many hidden gems and nuggets in this. And my heart, and please, I always have to re-emphasize my heart. I don't do this to show off. Please hear my heart. I don't show off. I don't want to show off. I want to inspire people. And I want to inspire you all that if me, Jackie, Jessica, and as many others on the call can be consistently profitable, you guys too. You guys can as well. I want to hear more HFX stories. I want to know people that trade HFX and that are consistently profitable. I really want to know that. And I want to see people that have the mindset, and I want to know your mindset of why you are consistently winning in HFX, just like with Frx. That's what I want to see. But guys, I thank you so much. I hope you guys got value. My vision is still clear. 50 six-figure traders by the end of December 31st, 2021. 50 is the beginning. That's the number. 50 six-figure traders. All right. And then we're going to disguise the limit. All right. I bless you guys. People are dropping their Instagram handles. Follow them. Follow them. Follow them. Follow them. I love you all. Guys, make sure you message me. Screenshot all that stuff, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Kimberly, hope you got value.